Guys, today on the channel we have this generic wireless and Wi-Fi repeater. We're going to be taking a look at this, unboxing it, setting it up, all that on Supercar Street Racing today. This is the Wireless N Wi-Fi repeater, something about $18 worth on Amazon. This guy right here can take a Wi-Fi signal and repeat it from the wireless side or also from the wired side with that little port right there. And we're going to be unboxing this right here and right now on the channel. We're going to try it with one hand. We got skills. Maybe we got skills. We do have skills to open this and pay the bills. And inside of the wireless N, and of course being the band of Wi-Fi that it is able to repeat, we have this lovely little generic cheap Wi-Fi repeater, range extender, and this delicious manual that it came with that tells you how to set it up. Now, I already have one of these in the Supercar Street Racing Studios, and I will be opening this for you right here and right now because I can't do it with one hand, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Nope. Need two hands. We got the one-handed peel satisfaction on a video short on Supercar Street Racing, and we take a look at this Wi-Fi repeater. It has a number of confusing indicators on the front. Just one plug, so it's super easy to work. And if you have a Ethernet connection you want to then create a Wi-Fi from, you plug it right here in on this little port right there. And inside we have these quick installation guide. I will put that up on the screen. And what you do is you plug it in and you connect to the Wi-Fi network on it to actually start the connection to be configured. And all the instructions are right here, right now. So we are going to go over to Joe's house where we have to install this, and then we will continue the video from there with the wireless and Wi-Fi repeater. Just wanted to point out quickly the thoughtfulness of providing you with a tiny little Ethernet cable right here that came with the wireless and Wi-Fi repeater. So only thing you get in the box with the repeater is the actual device, and you get this little tiny little little tiny Ethernet cable, which is actually useful in some cases. You don't need a super long cable in most cases. Alright, installing the wireless repeater is as simple as just plugging it in like this. Or actually, I don't know if this will take up a plug, but maybe like this. And once that Wi-Fi repeater is completely powered up, you then just go into your phone and connect to the SSID of the repeater, and we will show you that on the actual phone. We will do a screen recording, but you notice here that that thing is booting up right now, so we're just waiting for that thing to completely boot up. And then we open our phone up and connect to the Wi-Fi repeater network, and then we will configure the wireless N repeater for Joe. Alright, here we are back on the phone, and we will go into our Wi-Fi networks and see if we can see this repeater. We're already on Joe's Wi-Fi, and there is the repeater, so you just connect to that. And it should open up the page. If it does not, you manually browse to the correct IP address. Notice it will say no internet connection. That is fine. and it did not. Ah, there it is. So you can say always connect or connect this time. We're going to actually configure it now. I'll just say always connect. And then there is a web page you have to go to in order to configure this. They give you a quick start guide in here. And there is an actual IP address you have to go to. And let's see if it takes us there. That is emotional damage. Okay, it did not take us to the IP address of the page. So we will be right back when we figure out what that IP is. It's on the actual instructions. I just don't want to bore you guys with it waiting. I will find it now. Okay, it is 192.168.11.1 is the gateway address. So we put that in. We go HTTPS / 192.168.11.1, and it did not work. Try that again. 192.168.11.1. 186. Okay, try that again. 68.11.1. Wi-Fi repeater. There we go. All right, so then you just click login. So you see on the picture, the top one is for Wi-Fi, the bottom one is for wired. We are doing Wi-Fi. It will scan for your available Wi-Fi. You will connect it, and at this point you guys cannot see this part, so we have to go away for the password. We'll be right back. Alright, so we are back, and I modified the name of the Wi-Fi extender to Trap 2. Let's see if it will connect. I don't remember the router, and I might have it wrong. Let's see if it will connect here. We will check here momentarily and let you guys know. Okay, we are successfully connected to the Wi-Fi extender. You can see there, Joe's Crab Shack Trap 2. And if we go to our browser, we can go anywhere like this. We can go to nasa.com. And it does load. That is not the real site, but we do have internet access. Here's boxing scene. We can go look at boxing articles. So we are connected to the Wi-Fi extender now, guys. So hyped. Alright guys, we just took a look at this generic Wi-Fi extender. So we have the page up here on Amazon so you guys can take a look and see exactly what this is that I bought. And you can see right here that this is a 3,000 square foot and 30 device extender. And what that means is you can only connect 30 devices to this. So if you have 300 like at my house, you're probably going to be in trouble with this 30 device Wi-Fi extender. And you can look, it has 3.4 stars. I don't know why. I have a few of these. I actually have one right here behind me in the 4K production studio, and it works absolutely perfect. So I'm not sure why the reviews are so low. We could probably take a look at that as well and see what some of the reviews say. So a lot of people having trouble connecting, a lot of people having trouble with the range, saying it's junk, couldn't set it up and things like that. I had the opposite experience with this. Had a little trouble at the first in the first try, but after that I was able to get it set up with no problem. And you can see right here that it is $18.88 right now, and it has a 10% coupon as well, so not a bad deal for a Wi-Fi extender for your house. And if we go back here and we go search for other Wi-Fi extenders, you can actually spend quite a bit on Wi-Fi extenders. If you really want to spend more and get a better product, you can definitely do that. For example, the TP-Link here, and there's a few of these right here about the same price, but there's the TP link right at the top. Looks like it's sponsored, so always be aware that people pay for their products to be at the top on Amazon. So if they're at the very top, they're usually sponsored, so they get more hits. But you can see here a very large range of Wi-Fi extenders available, and you can actually get some that have more devices available to be connected, and you can get some that are faster depending on what range of Wi-Fi network you need. The one that we bought for the studio and for Joe's Crab Shack is actually a wireless N repeater, and you can go anywhere from $30, $18, $229, $249 depending on your budget for your project. So this basic Wi-Fi extender here, don't forget, also has the ability to connect to a wired Ethernet port. So what that means is, just like right here in the studio, if we look on the side of this Wi-Fi extender here, you can see that it has a Ethernet jack, and that means that you can connect it to a LAN port, and you can extend a wired connection also. So that's what we're doing here in the studio. We have a switch up in the corner, and we extend one of the switch ports into Wi-Fi for the Supercar Street Racing studios here. And taking a look at the front of the device here, we see that the power indicator is at the top. Then you have another couple little indicators here for your wireless signal when you do a WPS connection, and whether you're using the LAN port on the back. The WPS button on the front is for connecting it to the router without having to put a username or password in. You would just hit the button on the front of the device, and then over on your router you would hit the WPS button. And also, if it ever gets confused and stops working, there is a reset button right here on the side of it. And right here you can see how it is installed. If you're going to use the WPS, that is how you do that. And it shows you the optimal connection, like in your house, what you should do if you really want a good signal there. You should follow this chart. And here we can see this generic used in many places. You know, you could use it with your family in a restaurant or at your house, any of those things. And then it shows you how to set it up here on your smartphone. So basically the way that works, I showed you in the video, you basically connect to the access point. It'll have a SSID that's pretty obvious in your Wi-Fi settings. You connect to that, you navigate to 192.168.11.1, and then you can actually connect it to your existing Wi-Fi network. You can set up a different username or password than your regular Wi-Fi network, and you can either tell it to be the same SSID as your main Wi-Fi network, or you can set a new SSID there. And that's going to do it for this edition of Unboxing and Reviews, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please click through the links in the description for anything you need to buy, not just this product here. It helps out the channel a lot and gives me a few dollars to pay for everything that we do. So we'll see you guys next time on Supercar Street Racing.